So am I visible and audible?
You are both. You are visible, moreover audible to me.
Okay.
Am I also?
Crystal clear.
Good,
No
good,
problem.
good to know that.
Yeah, video quality is up to the mark, right? Video
Then
quality.
say something.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Did we have a conversation before, or is it our first conversation?
I think we have had conversation to each other. I think it's been more than 6 months, to the
More than
best
six
of my knowledge.
months. Okay, more than 6 months. Okay. As I see, you're working as a soldier, right?
You are absolutely right.
Okay. Right now, you are at work in your duty.
Yeah, still I'm at my workplace,
Okay.
and I'm just about to go on leave. I think early in February.
Okay. So,
Hmm.
how is 2026 is treating you? And how was your 2025 as a soldier? What are the accomplishment, like something you learned from it?
First thing is that I would like to, outline about my 2025 first.
Okay.
So it was full of, it was full of struggle life, I can say.
Mm-hmm.
Not because of learning this language, but because of a certain, I can certain fact. First was that I used to make lots of, spelling mistake while writing, and moreover, speed of writing. I was not good at writing,
Okay.
so it was, you can say, slightly devastating moment for me.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Moreover, I had certain accomplishment also in 2025, right? Because in 2025, I bought one land which was my own, right? And moreover, I also bought so many things in 2025.
Okay.
And talking about 2026, so I mean, on 31st December, I had decided that henceforth I will not indulge myself in bad activities such as consuming beer and so on thing. Let us see how long will I be able to stick with my decision. I know that most of the time we do promise themselves that henceforth I will not be doing this. In fact, instead I will be doing this and that. But we cannot stick, right? Always. So in this way, I started my 2026. And talking about one of the biggest, achievement and ambition which I have, which I want to accomplish by hooks and crooks, I think by end of 2026,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I think it may be come into true, right? My dream may be come into true by June 2026.
Yeah. So it is your New Year's resolution that you want to reduce, your alcohol, drinking habit.
You know what happened earlier? Twice in a week, I used to consume. Right? It was, yeah, you can say it was. I think alcohol, because beer also consists under alcohol. Though we can find slightly less amount of alcohol, right,
Mm-hmm.
as compared to whiskey, wine, rum.
Mm-hmm.
So I have decided. Let us see how long will I be able to stay away from it.
Mm-hmm. So,
I mean, I was not addicted, but once in a week, twice in a week, I do it.
yeah.
Okay.
Is it very common, right? Like everybody uh, consume alcohol from time to time, right? Especially on events. Okay. Like they're waiting for events, like it could be wedding, it could be 31st, it could be New Year, like anything comes, because life is a circle, it's a loop. All the celebration is coming, holidays coming, uh weddings are coming these days. In my place, weddings are on the ways. So people will be more excited, especially not they're excited about, particular person going to get married. They're excited about.
And and you may have seen on the occasion of wedding ceremony, if your brother, elder brother, is about to get married,
Mhm.
so you will be asked by your friends, okay, your brother is going to get married now, it is your responsibility
Mhm.
and accountability to provide us, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise it will be totally worth marriage,
But
like that.
I believe that it depends on the, you know person. For example, even if I am very rich person, okay, wealthy person, and I decide that when I get married, I don't want to distribute, I don't want to give the alcohol to my fellows or whoever coming to my wedding, I don't want to give them alcohol. So it is, instead of giving them alcohol, I will give them good food. Okay. Yes or no?
But they will not be happy thereafter, even though everything was being done by you, and you did not provide them only one thing, which was alcohol. So there would be possibility that you will be criticized that he did not provide all those things which we wanted.
Mhm.
So therefore we have to accumulate all those things.
We don't have to worry about that because even though you are a god, imagine there is a god, but still people have so many problems. Okay, God has given us everything, but still people criticize him. Yes or no? So this is our loop cycle. I mean, this is our mentality. We are not going to satisfied. Whatever we have, we want always more. Okay.
Nobody is satisfied, man. Therefore, like I said, that I have one ambition which I want to accomplish by end of 2026.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So still, I'm also not satisfied from my at present job. Right. Even though I'm getting everything, I can say
Mm-hmm.
everything is being provided by government, from accommodation to electricity, water, and leave, and you can say amount payment also. Then also we are not satisfied. We are not full.
Okay.
Still, we are somewhere empty.
Whatever you complaint do you have, how do you approach to the government that you have this much requirement? Okay, these are your requirement, and do you file any petition for to the government?
I did not get it entirely. Could you just break it down in simple terms?
Okay, for example, whatever the problems you have as a soldier or as a teacher, you have some kind of problems in your environment. So you just write it down, the petition, right? Petition means you're like complain about, okay, we require as a soldier this kind of things. Okay, so whom do you approach to get this sort of
I
things?
got it. I got it. I got it. So, in case of any problem, either it could be related your domestic problem, or else your self problem, or your job related problem. So there are channel.
Mm-hmm.
You have to send your message. You have to forward your message. First and foremost, after having your problem, you need to talk to. You need to approach to your seniors,
Mm-hmm.
and you will have to elaborate about your concern, about your problem. It could be related to anything else.
Mm-hmm.
So they will talk to next channel, right? And I mean officer level, that one of the my fellow, he has certain problem and he wants to just solve it.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, so in this way you can solve your problem.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
There are certain channel now.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever faced any problems as a soldier that you don't want to you know reveal anyone? Man, like very few people you are comfortable with as a soldier. We are have been facing this kind of problem. It could be politicians having pressure, certain pressure over the department, or it could be anything that you don't feel comfortable because we know we are right now I'm talking to you. We know very little things about you, how you guys living there, right? Okay. So do you have such a problem?
Right.
How do you approach it?
So far, I think first problem I had faced, which was related, emergency patient, right? Emergency patient.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think before this incident, I had never driven more than 50 kilometer of my ambulance, right?
Okay.
And there was one ladies patient, and I had to drive, I think, 500 kilometer in a day, 500 kilometer. And I was asked by one of the senior, will you able to drive or not? Then I said, I have never driven. Let us take this opportunity. So it was, I can consider it was slightly challenging moment for me. And the second thing I can say, yes, there, soldiers are very much adaptable person, right?
Uh-huh.
And talking about earlier, I used to work in Arunachal Pradesh. So there I had so many friends, right? And we were, like same mindset person.
Mm-hmm.
And I got transferred from Arunachal Pradesh to Punjab here. Still, I'm unable to find such a, company. And even still I'm being told by my senior that he's not respective person. He does not provide respect which we deserve, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was told by that, like that, from my seniors. So you have to tolerate, you have to deal with that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So with your follow, I mean, with your colleagues, I mean, fellow soldiers, you guys speak in English, or most of the time, I believe you speak in Hindi, right?
Bro, there is not such an environment. There is not necessity. There is not mandatory to speak.
Mhm.
Even though you come from Maharashtra, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, any part of India, but you have to speak. You have to rely on Hindi only. For example, once you become soldier and you come from Tamil Nadu,
Mhm.
and most of the Tamil Nadu person do not know how to speak Hindi.
Mhm.
So during our basic training, they will be taught by instructor, you can say teachers, right, that how to speak Hindi. And by end of their basic training, they will be able to speak
Okay.
Hindi. So we have to, most often we have to negotiate in Hindi only, not any other language except it.
Okay, I got your point. Hmm.
Right.
So,
Even after all.
what was your dream as a child? Have you ever thought about
Earlier, bro.
Have you ever thought about as a child that one day I will be a soldier serving it?
Bro,
Yeah.
I had career vision. I had career vision. I still remember when I was studying in 10th standards.
Mm-hmm.
So we were asked by our class teacher, okay, so one by one stand up and say something about your dream. What actually you want to be and where would you like to see yourself in the future?
Hmm.
So I was the one person among my all, colleagues that I straightforwardly told to my teachers, I want to be a soldier, right? So it was my dream, I can say. And once I cleared my 10 plus 2, I was told by my elder brother, now you are eligible to appear for that. Then I started for that. Okay, it was my one dream, I can say. And after getting this job, after I realized now I need to earn something.
Hmm.
I need to enhance, optimize my position. So I started learning this language and I started appearing for a certain examination so that I could be an officer of Indian Army.
Yeah, and I can observe the way you're talking is quite good. I mean, you're fluent in English. Okay. I mean, how is the journey so far? What are the obstacles you have been facing? And when did you set off your language learning? How long have you been learning the language?
Bro, I think it's been roughly about 2 years, right? So when I had decided to be an officer of Indian Army, so I was also told by so many friends, even I was criticized by so many my friends that you had completed your entire study in Hindi medium especially from the Prathmik school, which is one of the government school, right?
Hmm.
You can often find Prathmik school in local area, village area.
Hmm.
So I had completed my study from there. So I did not know what is different between how are you and who are you. It was my initial condition, right? So from there to here, it was very sophisticated journey for me. But I knew that one day I can. So it was my dedication also.
Yeah.
And I kept trying speaking every day. I mean, as many hours as possible for me earlier. But now I'm not making as much as I used to be.
Hmm.
So it was slightly challenging moment for me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's interesting.
Easily
Like
like
we
that.
all have our own stories, right? Because we are all learners. I mean, especially I relate with your feelings because I'm also coming from Marathi medium, okay, background, and I know what are the difficulties we have to face. Especially we have to be extremely motivated about the language learning, right? And I can see that, especially my background, right? Like I'm from a village,
I,
okay, so there are no one except me. I'm only one person who can able to articulate my thoughts, able to talk to others in English, and I can manage most of the pretty much I can manage myself when it comes to talking. But still, some people they don't understand. Even though I have achieved this level, they still want to criticize me. They don't want to recognize my achievements. Yeah, so it's
bro, you won't believe so far. You won't believe. I never love to disclose that I can speak English, right?
yeah.
Even Well, let's suppose if I'm talking to my CEO. CEO means commanding officer,
Mhm.
which is you can say supreme power of one unit. So if he is speaking English, then I have to speak. It is mandatory for me.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I do not want to spill the beans about my this journey that I can speak English. No.
Hmm.
So what goes around that comes around. It means whatever you are behaving to me, I would also give you in return same.
Oh, right.
That's all.
Okay. Got your point. Okay. And this was, I mean, I believe if somebody speaks in English with you and you don't know English, so somehow our reputation going to go down. Okay.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right. People often consider that you want to be foreigner, you want to be an England person like that. So you may have to, tolerate such kind of criticism. If you are
Mhm.
speaking front of the those person, those do not understand.
Yeah.
So it would be better for you to just speak to negotiate in your native language.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Okay, the most important things that I find out of language learning is that we have to develop a certain mindset that the people who are successful who never going to laugh at your progress. Okay, successful people knows that failure is a kind of an increment. Okay, I mean, how can I say that? Like we require failures in your life to going to get a process progress, right? Like it's failure and success. Okay, both are kind of brothers. Okay,
Right,
they are
right,
both our
right.
family members.
But here is one I can say misconception regarding failure. Often, failure is not acceptable in society, right? Even by our parents also, from our parents also. If you, let's suppose you have been preparing for one certain examination, one certain competitive examination,
Mhm,
despite appearing for 4 and 5 times, you could not make it happen.
mhm.
So that would not be acceptable for your parents, right? Even your parents, they will not accept. They might be considering somewhere you are playing with your future dream.
No, I
So
believe I have a
failure is the
different
best
opinion.
part.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you. I have different opinions about it. For example, when I talk about my parents, they are uneducated. Okay, they haven't completed even fifth standard. Very uneducated. So, according to them, failure is very bad things. For example, my parents
Right,
are well educated. They completed. I mean, they're right now very big successful person in their life. They knows failure is a part of the journey. Okay, it is a it's a elements of success that we are missing out right now. Misconception because of we're trained in school that if you're going to and you make mistakes, you're going to get a less mark. So this is the training we are getting from the school or schooling.
right.
And especially you have observed that school is designed for only business people. Business people's kind of dominate the school systems, Okay. So most of the businessmen, for example, they have don't have any qualification and they're still running millions, billions of company running. Okay. So it is all about now the generation. I think I tell you, graduation is just a piece of paper, you know, piece of
Right.
paper. Yeah. But I do admit it has pros and cons and pros. What are the cons? That if you have graduation, you're able to, uh, work as a doctor. You can pursue your doctorate. You can be engineer. You can work in good MNC company. There are certain fields require your graduation. But even though
Right.
there are thousand millions of people have graduation, but they're unemployed. Why? Okay, because
That, if you are a graduated person, right,
Mhm.
if you have a certain degree, then there would be possibility that you can appear for any further
Mm,
application, any
yeah,
recruitment.
yeah, yeah.
If a person is not holding, then he cannot.
But in language learning, graduation doesn't mean that you're going to speak fluent English, right?
No, 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 no. I mean, yes, failure. I came to know one thing about because we were discussing regarding failure. So I had given my one interview, right?
Mhm.
So that interview could have made me an officer, right?
Oh.
But eventually, I couldn't clear. However, I learned a lot
Mhm.
from my interview, from my mistake, from my fault,
Perfect.
and now still I have been working right on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we have to learn from our mistakes. This is a very beautiful concept that
Hmm.
most of the people don't want to, face the failure. Okay, don't want to face the failure. They have fear what people are gonna think about them. No, no, no. Great people, doctor, APJ Abdul Kalam or great people, they have been through this process. Okay, fail thousand times. Then they something click in their mind. Oh my God, like I have done this, all the mistake. I made these mistakes, and now those mistakes realized. This is how we are going to make our weapons, or this is how we are going to, you know, uh, tackle these problems. Okay, so it's all about experiences.
Right, right. Because failure can give you, I mean, instantly motivation, right?
Yeah, yeah.
For example, if a doctor has done mistake while doing surgery,
Mhm.
so he can learn very frequently
Yeah, very
about his
frequently.
mistake. If he hasn't done any mistake during surgery, he will not be, I can say, careful
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
while doing.
absolutely. Okay, sir, my time is up. I'm sorry for that. It has been
No,
wonderful
not an issue.
session.
Not an issue. I'm just spoke my mind because I'm also about to have my lunch.
Okay, okay, okay,
This is high time for me.
okay. Brother, really, really great conversation with you. I really appreciate
Thank
you have given your
you.
time.
Thank you.
Okay, then bye bye. Bye bye. Okay.
Bye.